Hi, and welcome to my page and this wonderful opportunity that I have been able to share with you. My name is Wendy Morgan. I'd like to share with you a little bit about my background and what got me involved with this particular company. Let's backtrack a little bit to 2007. So at around 2007, I had a thriving private practice. I'm a holistic healthcare practitioner. Also, I have a license in the physical therapy field, and I was working in the hospitals at that time. And I just gave birth to my last daughter, I should say, in 2005. And everything was going great until the 2008 recession hit. I had to close my business down. And at the same time, talk about bad timing, I ended up herniating my back, transferring someone who was much bigger than myself. That put me into a spiral of pain and debilitation and disability. I spent the next 8 years basically finding and seeking out natural modalities that could help me heal my body and improve my health all around. Finally, about 2016, I did stumble on a particular product that set me on a journey within the epigenetic world, which basically means learning all about the cell and the inner workings of the cell and how that can make an extreme impact on the body just by healing the organelles or the cell itself. So fast forward to 2020 or 19, I was actually living on HUD housing, which is basically government housing because of my disability and inability to bring money in. I was unable to work. My mother basically was forwarding my house along with the government as such. And basically I was living in poverty. Our meals we had no problem. We definitely had meals to put on the table. And, I was able to pay the bills, et cetera, but it wasn't my money. I was only taking in $500 a month. And in 2019, my mom, she was having increased amount of breathing issues because she was diagnosed with COPD. And I wanted to find out exactly if there's anything out there that could actually help her improve the conditions or the symptoms of COPD. So COPD is basically where the lungs have scar tissue, and the scar tissue continues to grow and it suffocates the person to death. Not a nice way to go. So I came across a study that showed that this particular patch that activated stem cells reduced the scarring within the lungs, and people with COPD were improving. And the physical scarring within the lungs was able to decrease it, and COPD patients were able to improve. So I thought this was fantastic. And in 2020, I finally joined the company and I put my mom on those patches. Now, mind you, I personally was only taking $500 in per month. So let's fast forward 3 years later for my mom. So my mom, 3 years later, I remember walking in, and she's on this patch and plus all the other patches that we carry that activate different light and different peptides. And the pulmonologist went ahead and looked at her CT scans, and I remember standing over his shoulder. It was really cool. And he was looking at one CT scan, he was looking at the other CT scan. He kept going back and forth. And I'm like, is there something wrong? And he goes, she doesn't have COPD. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, there's no scar tissue. She doesn't have COPD. So I was really amazed and absolutely ecstatic that she no longer had COPD. That was amazing. Also in the fall of 2023 is when my income from $500 per in the beginning of 2020 encroached upon a six-figure income in the fall of 2023. That was a very short period of time to get a six-figure income. I was amazed. And all I did was simply just share. This is not selling. It's simply just sharing your experiences, sharing someone else's experiences, because everybody out there wants to feel better, have more energy, better sleep, more vitality, be able to feel stronger, have more range of motion, feel and look younger. Everybody wants to feel that way, right? And so all I did is share the wisdom. And if it was right for them, then they basically said yes. And because of that, our particular company has got an award in 2024. We got the Bravo Award of the fastest growing company. So that was pretty darn amazing. So I live actually in Santa Barbara, California. I've been here for over 35 years now. Gosh, that's crazy. And I really look forward to hearing from you, learning who are you, where do you live, what do you like to do, and how we can spark your interest and your enthusiasm to see if this particular practice, this particular business, this particular product, this particular amount of healing is right for you. And we look forward to talking with you soon. Take care. Bye.